Welcome to Land Review Live, where you send us land listings and we break them down live so you can spot red flags and buy land with confidence. So today, we're looking at 640 acres for $2 million in Oracle, Arizona.
Yep. I'm really excited about this one.
Oracle
because-
is that's your grandparents on the
Oh, shoot.
What's going on?
Whoops.
What was that? Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's it. That
So
was the control
yeah,
panel.
so Oracle, I was saying that your grandparents used to live there, right? On the mother side?
That's correct. Yep. This is my ancestral home.
This
could
is your
say.
ancestral home.
Well,
Not this is right.
Oracle is
Yeah.
my ancestral home.
So yeah.
Yep. Raphael already gave us our fun fact.
640 acres is a square mile. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Did you know that? You did, right?
I did know that.
Yeah, that's good to know for everyone else.
It's a fun, but it is a fun fact.
Yeah. Okay, wow, that's a really nice scenic view. Is it an original photo or did they enhance
I'm guessing they enhanced it.
It enhanced it.
Yeah. But
Although it does
But-
look, yeah, sometimes it does look, the desert sky does look like that.
it does. I mean, this part of Arizona is really pretty.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains, it's a little more lush. They get more water. So you
Yeah,
have
it's
more
the altitude
vegetation.
is what, like 6,000? somewhere
I don't
around there?
remember the exact altitude,
All
but
right, fine. Oracle, Arizona altitude. I'll find out. But I thought it was close to 6,000. What's the altitude? Altitude
they showing this as a historic structure
in Oracle, Arizona. Oh, is that a hunting blind? What is that?
Kind of looks like it. I don't know what this is.
Oh, 4,500. It's 4,500, not 6,000.
It's also close to biosphere too.
Yeah. 4,500 feet above sea level.
Oh, there's an abandoned mine. There's abandoned.
Wait,
Looks-
what? Abandoned mine? That can be a good thing. Because of the environmental things, right?
Yeah, well, unless they're saying there might still be deposits here. I don't know. We'll have to look at the.
Usually, like it's a thing to look out for, right? Because there might be contamination in the soil and stuff.
Well, the other thing, especially with older mines, is they can undermine
Undermine.
the ground. So often older mines collapse, especially if they weren't constructed properly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They could collapse.
Yeah.
So did you find anything? Can we look at the warning signs again on the photos?
Mhm.
So we don't know where the boundaries are yet. So this is the abandoned mine. So it's a coal mine? Or we don't know?
We don't know. I wouldn't guess coal in this area. Hi, Judith. Good to see you again.
What do you think it is?
Minerals.
Like
Let's see
gold?
let's see what they say.
Okay.
Or
I
you
just
wanna
wanted to see
guess?
I just
Oh.
wanted to see the warning sign. Can you go back to the warning sign
Mhm.
and zoom in? So it says abandoned and what? Mines are death what? Don't get trapped, stay
It's an
out.
intense sign.
I mean, for liability
Yeah.
reasons, it needs to accurately represent the dangers. Bad air. Can you zoom in further? This is
Yeah,
important.
bad air and poisonous.
Dangers await inside. Hidden deep shafts. Something of loose, something or decayed. Unsafe or broken ladders. Bad air and poisonous gases. Discarded explosive. Whoa. Poisonous snakes, flooded tunnels. Oh my god. How do I buy this property, Erica? Wait, what is going on? Can you zoom in more? I want to read the bottom part. More? Or is that the max?
You think it'd just be super cool to have a abandoned mine?
Damaging or removing this sign is a felony. Entry into these workings is criminal trespass. Holy cow. They really don't want you to go in there, do they?
Well, as you said, it's a big liability concern.
Hmm. Well,
And
at
I know
least they're
there is like a community of people who like to explore old mines and caves.
yeah.
And
But at least they're honestly disclosing it
mhm.
in the picture. So that's good.
Yeah.
I trust them already. It's
Yeah, it's
counterintuitive, right? Because usually sellers will like, well, I don't want to disclose that. But if you like honestly disclose it,
yeah.
people are like, okay, so they're probably not hiding
Yeah.
anything else.
Gold miners. Okay.
Oh, gold. Okay. This is your opportunity to own 6 or 40 acres of paradise, with the exception of the mine, right? Right.
I guess it
It
depends
took
on
you like 4 seconds to understand. Okay, fine. Once upon a time, this was a home to a family of gold miners who worked and lived down near the creek. The home stood until the Bighorn Fire of 2020. Wait, what?
Yeah.
2020?
That's pretty incredible.
That's only 5 years back.
Hmm.
What was the Bighorn Fire?
I don't remember that
All right,
exact fire.
fine.
I
So
think that was. I know there was a huge fire in this area,
tell me about the
and
Bighorn Fire of
my family was very worried about the bighorn
2020
sheep in the
in
mountains.
Oracle, Arizona. All right, let's find out. So the Bighorn Fire, June, July 2020.
I should show it.
You can look at the visuals. The fire started on June 5th, 2020, when lightning from a thunderstorm struck in the high country of the Santa Catalina Mountains north of Tucson. It burned until it was, whoa, that's intense.
Mm-hmm.
It burned until it was fully contained on
that.
July 23rd. Whoa, that's the moon? What
I
is
think
that?
that's the sun.
That's the sun?
Hmm.
But it's dark.
Because of all the smoke.
That's not good.
Yeah.
The total area burned was approximately 120,000 acres. Because the fire consumed such a large swath of the Catalina range, from desert foothills to pine forests up to 8,500 feet in elevation. Although the town of Oracle itself was not the primary burn zone, the fire's geography included slopes, canyons that affect upstream of Oracle, and the wildland urban interface around Oracle, which prompts concern for fuel loads, fire spread, and downstream hazards. Okay, that is not good. The fire burned across both federal lands and a portion of private/state lands. In one assessment, almost 1,200 acres of private state lands burned within the project area. Why it was so challenging: rough, steep terrain in the Santa Catalina made ground attack difficult. Dry weather, drought driven fuels, and invasive grasses increased fire intensity. Evacuations, aftermath,
It was started by natural causes.
lightning. Erica, you're
Lightning.
ignoring me again. The burn severity was high in many areas. One source indicates over 1/3 of the burned area had moderate to high severity, which increases risk of erosion, runoff, debris flows in storms. Why this matter for land? Okay, it's vegetation, zoning, marketing angle. Okay. All right, yeah, so it was not good.
Wow.
All right. So let's go back. All right, so the home stood until the Bighorn Fire of 2020. Oh, so the home was affected.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's what started
that sucks.
that rabbit hole.
There are multiple tanks on the property that catch water and serve the local game animals and cows. This secluded canyon is also home to many Gould's turkeys. What does that mean?
Kind of turkey. Should we look them up?
Yeah. Oh, it's the name of a turkey or type of a turkey.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh. Exotic. Right?
They say it looks like a fat peacock.
Fat peacock?
Yeah. It's pretty
You're
though.
you're fat shaming a turkey, Erica? How dare you?
I think it's cute.
I don't think I'll allow that on our show, Erica. Fat shaming a turkey. All right, fine. Let's go back.
Yeah, actually I've never seen that
Okay.
turkey before. I didn't realize they came in blue. It's cool.
You're a colorist now? The Catalina del Oro Creek runs through the southern portion of the property. Two sides border the Coronado National Forest, and one side borders Arizona State Trust land. There are incredible views of Mount Lemmon, which is the southernmost ski resort in the continental United States. This land is extremely secluded, but not far from Tucson. Own this piece of history today. What does extremely secluded mean? Either it's secluded or it's not. We've seen this twice, right?
Yeah.
One the listing we saw, it said it's extremely private or something like that.
As in you're really out on the beaten path, I think.
Okay.
That's what they're
Has view, yes. Mountains, yes. Hold on. Horses can be raised, yes. Water, see remarks. What are the remarks?
I think they're referring to the tanks they mentioned in the
Oh,
description.
like they're catching water.
Mm-hmm.
Like rainwater?
Yeah, they mention.
It doesn't say, oh, just the catch water implies rainwater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Annual taxes are only 5,000. That's it. 640 acres and the annual taxes are only 5K. On the market for what's going on? What's going on? Why are you so trigger happy? 2024 listed for 2 million, listing removed. Why was it removed? Oh, they removed, after a year it expired.
Mm-hmm.
And they listed it again for 2 million. They don't want to lower the price. Okay. Why don't you want to lower the price?
It sounds like it's family property.
Yeah.
So it has.
Yeah.
I would guess it has sentimental value. They're not in a rush to
They're
sell.
not in a, we'll just let it sit. We don't need the money.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the full amount or bugger off. Right?
Mhm.
That's what they're saying. Okay, fine. Fair enough. What else? That's it? Should we go? What county is it? So it is in, where are you going?
Here we go. Penal. That's what.
Pinal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look it up on Land ID. So this is Arizona. And I don't like properties with just 2 million slapped on them. That's 3,125 an acre. Well,
is
does,
it the even number that bothers you, or?
I mean,
the price
it does have a lot going on, so it is also, I'm guessing, very hard to find. You're getting the whole section, right? 640 acres is like one section, right?
This is actually something you always hammer home, that you shouldn't just put
Zeros in the,
like 2,200,000,
yeah, make it like
500,000.
2,100,000.
Yeah, it looks like you.
$50,432 kind of thing, right? That's
Yeah.
like a negotiation thing. But I think it's also like everyone puts zeros on MLS, right? So what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You have to follow the convention. If you don't, then you're like, wait, what's going on?
All right. So it is, as the size would suggest, it's a complete section.
Okay, let's look at it. Okay, scroll down. So it is, the assessed value is 56. Is that because it's Oracle, or is it because it has some kind of exemption, like historic exemption or something? We'll have to.
Yeah, we have to
that.
look at taxes on other parcels, but it could very well have an agricultural exemption.
Because it's only 4,300. That's so cheap. right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for retirement. Okay. Um, Wait, sold for 20,000 in 2022? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
That makes no sense. What? Or maybe it hasn't been
Unless,
on the family for long.
yeah, unless that is like a family transfer.
Oh,
So
you
they
think
paid.
like just a cousin or
Mm-hmm.
relative? They're like, oh, just give me 20K kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's called, what is it called? There's like arm's length transaction. So this is like non-arms,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Whatever the word is. What's the opposite of arm's length transaction?
Non-arm's length.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the opposite of arm's length?
This could also be an error, or maybe it's correct.
Yeah,
Uh,
we don't know. Oh, it is. You're right. Non-arm's length transaction. Basically, you have a personal or business relationships such as family, friends, employer, employee, or company subsidiary. Okay. All right. So what did you find? Let's go into the layers. I think we can skip because we need to save time as well. I feel like we
Oh,
spend.
one thing we forgot to mention up front, if anyone has a property they'd like us to review, just leave it in the comments and we'll take a look at it as soon as we're done with this one. So
Yeah.
happy to take a look at multiple properties.
Yeah, I am addicted to AI. Okay. AI is improving so fast. Okay, let's click on say boundary.
This is the road here.
Why does it do these weird? Oh, what was that? Do you know? The border has
Yeah,
like
it's giving you all the points.
it's not a straight line. It doesn't matter. Okay. Airports on the property? Oh, not close. It's probably a regional one.
Actually, let's look at
I thought you have to fly into Phoenix, right? Whenever
Tucson.
we go to or Tucson. Okay, we fly
I
into
guess you could fly into Phoenix as well.
from Tucson you have to drive like what, an
Up
hour?
here. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep
Oracle's
moving,
around in
Erica. Let's
here.
keep moving. So, yeah, nearby airports, some regional airports, but you'll have to fly into Tucson. City limits. Oh,
Yeah, there's Oracle.
so it's not in Oracle. Part of the property is in what?
Saddlebrook.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
What if they try to annex it?
Maybe they.
And how is part of the property in the city and the rest of the property
Yeah,
unincorporated?
that's interesting.
That is interesting. All right. I think going back to my addiction. Hold on. So what's do we have the address of this property? What is it?
It doesn't have an address.
Oh, it 0 Char, how do you pronounce that? Gap Road. You don't know?
Charlot.
Charlot,
Maybe.
like French?
Mm-hmm.
85623. Okay. All right. You can go back. So looking at this property, it seems like part of it belongs to the city and other part is in unincorporated. Is that even possible? What?
Yeah, Zalfael thinks it'll be annexed eventually. It's probably a good guess.
You can fight it. It's hard to win.
Yeah.
So you can fight it. Right?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to win.
Okay, so ChatGPT is saying, yes, it is possible for portions of a property to fall under different jurisdictions. For example, incorporated city limits versus unincorporated county land. That said, based on what I found for the address you provided, it appears the property is in Oracle, Arizona, a census designated place in Pinal County, Arizona, and it is unincorporated county territory.
Right.
You may perceive part city, part unincorporated. The listing says City Oracle and uses the Oracle address, which might suggest city jurisdiction, but Oracle isn't an incorporated municipality. So services governance are via the county rather than a city government. In large parcels that are 640 plus acres, boundaries could cut through, or part of the land may abut or be adjacent to federal state land. But that's not what we're talking about. Okay. If the parcel spans across a map line, say part lies within a town's annexation area or special service district, then some portions may be subject to different regulations or service districts. Oh, so it's possible that the part that is within the city is subject to. But how would they decide? Like,
It's possible. We've seen it before where properties are divided between jurisdictions.
but they usually don't they have two separate APNs, like property IDs? That's what I remember. In like other, not in Arizona though. I think it was
No, that's when it's a county divide. That wouldn't necessarily be the case if it's.
Oh, you mean like it's on a county border,
Yeah.
and then there are two separate APNs, one for county A, the other one for county B, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen a scenario like this where the city, which belongs to the part of the same county.
I mean, it's possible that those lines are wrong. I mean, GIS isn't 100%.
Can we look at it one more time if you click on city limits? I wouldn't, yeah, I will be very surprised if the lines are wrong at this level. Usually when they're wrong, they're just off by a tiny bit, not off by like 5 acres worth. It's probably even more, 10 acres worth.
Oh, is this the river? They may just be following the boundary of the river when they drew
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
So
it
it's
is.
just following the river.
Okay.
So they're not off.
Yeah. So I mean, possible. it'll
Yeah,
be fully annexed.
something to call the city and find out if there are any plans for annexation.
Right. No special hazard flood zone.
But
It
what is pink? Oh, that's on different properties.
Yeah.
It's because probably higher elevation. Or that's weird. I
Yeah.
think we lost it. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We'll look at it when we go.
So it is hilly. We expected that.
What's the altitude? We saw that it should be around 4,500, right? So it says 4,200, and then it goes to 4,160, 4,120. So it is a hilly property. We'll look at the actual slopes very soon in the soil report. No fiber optic. Grazing allotments, none. Okay. Housing developments, doesn't matter. Land use,
Yeah, it's just gonna be vacant land.
NEC,
Yeah.
not not classified. Vacant. No railroads. Wait, what? Why did the railroads turn on city?
That's just.
Okay, no railroads. What's next? Soil overlay. Or maybe it's just missing data
Yeah. That's
on the
what.
outside the city,
Yeah.
right? Okay, substations, no substation. So there's no electricity on the property, although
No.
they had a house on it.
Off grid,
Solar.
I'd assume.
Okay. Wilderness. I don't even know it shows anything. Wind farms.
Well, there are no substations.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could have like a standalone wind farm, just powering. You have 640 acres. You could build like a town in there,
It's true.
right? You don't need a substation. You are the substation. I mean, you are the, like you can have your own
That's true.
direct to house. You know, just like you have direct farm to table kind of thing. So it'll be like one wind farm direct to your house.
People do that.
Okay, let's look at the soil
But
report.
that's like one turbine, maybe two.
All right. Oh, it goes up to 45% slopes on the property. So that's some areas would be steep. I guess you need, does it snow? You can do like private ski runs here?
I don't know about that. I do believe you get some snow in the Catalina Mountains.
So why can't you
Have to
do
ask.
private ski runs?
I don't know if they get that much snow.
All right, let me find out. How much snow does Oracle Arizona gets?
Power and Electric Cooperative, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Co-op. Around 10 inches. That's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't, maybe if it was a private ski, they would have put it in the.
Right.
Yeah, the description felt like it could have been, you had more space, you could add more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like an interesting property.
It is an interesting property.
I would want to, can we look at the 3D view? I want to see, let's look at the 3D view.
I'd be curious. I would want to know more about the mine and its history.
Yeah, they could have used the history angle. I don't know why
Yeah.
they should have gone deep on the history angle. That's the main selling point. So, actually, we should look at the historical map as well to see what was on it before. So, can you remove all the tabs you're not in use because your computer is like unnecessary? Any other things else you can close? It just really need to upgrade your computer. Earth.google.com.
Yeah, I tried that.
What happened?
It didn't
This
pull it up.
what did the 3D view?
We haven't gotten to it yet.
Or we're looking at the
Yeah.
Earth view first. I guess you can look at 3D here as well. Where's the property?
Here.
Temporarily disable 3D for buildings. Where is it? You too zoomed out. I don't think you'll see anything. Yeah, it is hilly. Where's the house? This is pre-2020.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Is that it?
Is that on the property?
Or is that just a... No. That might be where the mine was.
Or do you think that's the gold mine? Where is it?
This is the property.
Where is the house? Can you zoom in? Maybe it must have like good access, right? So there's the only
Yeah,
thing.
That's what I was thinking. It would be along the road.
Yeah, so maybe that thing. I mean, might also have been like a small house. It
Yeah.
is, you have 640 acre property.
Yeah.
It's like a needle in a haystack situation. Where is the house? That's a wash. I would look at where the main road is. Like
yeah,
where
that's this.
where is it coming from? Huh? Yeah, I might have too much stuff open on your computer.
I think from over here.
Okay. It's coming. Okay. It might be just like a dirt road, right? It's not
Yeah.
a. Okay. Can you zoom in? Let's zoom in. I think you're too far zoomed out. Is that it on the right corner?
Well,
Yeah, it
wouldn't
has
be-
to be along this road. Let's zoom in all the way.
I don't think it's going to show in this image because it.
Yeah, and you
Right.
have to switch back.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at here.
Okay. Can you go back further to 2014 maybe?
I don't think this is where
No,
it is.
this is not it. Okay, what's the other one? I mean 27, I think we can stay at 2018. We know it was there in 2018, right? Oh, maybe yeah, on the top, somewhere there. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Right.
All right, we can't find it. It's probably a small house somewhere.
Mhm.
We can close this. It's just gonna destroy your computer. What else can we close? Anything else we can close or no? All right, let's look at 3D is disabled here. Oh, you have it enabled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there you go. So that's the 3D view. It is a Haley property.
I mean, it's where mine was, so expect.
Mine usually is in like mountains,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's because you're trying to extract minerals out inside from a mountain,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. Can you move around? Can we move around or no? Yeah, it is a very hilly property. So I'm guessing like it's maybe the mountain is angled in a way where Google cannot show the house,
It's possible, yeah.
right? Okay, fine. We can close it. All right. So nothing wrong with the property apart from the fact we should look at quickly at the images one more time. So now we can bring it back home. I mean, let's go in the full screen view. Okay. So yeah, you can see it's very hilly. So is this the road? I think you're going too fast. Is this the road coming in?
I
So
would
it is-
guess so, yes.
Yeah. So you have to maintain the road as well. So
I mean, I'm guessing it has legal access, but
yeah.
you definitely want to
I mean,
confirm
they
that.
had a house on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This must have been,
Oh, the house?
yeah.
It's probably like a not too big. What is that? A hunting blind?
Kind of looks like it.
This we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll be if I'm buying this, I'll be worried about is like, what are the chances of a fire happening again, right? Can you build a house in such a way that it's like fireproof, or is that going to be extremely expensive?
I mean, there are measures you can take to try and protect
Can you
the house.
Can you build? Or how much would it cost? How about this?
Yeah.
How much more would it cost to build a house that is fireproof?
You can also clear out vegetation around a certain perimeter of the house. So if the fire isn't too strong, that can block it from spreading to the house itself.
Okay, the cost to build a house that's fireproof or really fire resistant, since true fireproofing is almost impossible, depends a lot on many factors. But I can give you a good ballpark, what to plan for, especially relevant if you're looking for a property in a fire-prone area, such as foothills around Oracle, Arizona. So a study by Headwaters Economics found that building a new home to wildfire resistant standards costs only 2 to 13% more than a typical home. Oh, that's not bad.
But again, it's not going to be fireproof. It's just
Fire
gonna,
resistant.
Yeah, it's just going to increase the amount of time. Yeah.
Okay. Retrofitting an existing home to make it more fire resistant can cost anywhere from a few $1,000s to up to tens of thousands, depending on scope. For example, practical, simple hardening measures for a retrofit might cost up to $15,000 for a typical 2,000 square feet home. Do you know how they fireproof it? How do they make it fire resistant?
Zaphael is pointing out that a lot of communities in California got together and actually saved their houses from burning.
How? We don't know how, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know you can put in, like I was saying, fire breaks where you actively clear out the vegetation around a certain perimeter.
Okay, so it's saying here's how you do it. The roof is the number one priority. Class A roof, highest fire rating. Metal, clay tile, concrete tile, or asphalt shingles with fiberglass backing. Avoid wood shakes. They're basically fuel. Add fire blocking underlayment beneath the roofing. Why it matters. Embers land on roofs first. Class A roofs resist ignition even under direct flame or wind blown embers. It's good to know. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, now you'll say yes. Walls and siding. Fiber cement board, stucco, brick, stone, or ICF, insulated concrete forms, all non combustible. Avoid untreated wood sidings or vinyl. Windows and doors, tempered double pane glass. Metal or solid core doors, use metal screens. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to go into all this.
Foundation and skirting, elevate with a concrete stem wall or slab. If raised, use fire resistant skirting. Okay, so there are things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
What is Zafel saying?
He was mentioning fire breaks, so you get rid
What
of
does that mean, fire breaks?
That's when you actively remove all the vegetation or the fuel sources around your house.
Okay.
You basically create kind of like
Can we see a visual? I think we're too deep in the.
yeah,
that we
you're
need.
you go too deep in these.
I think we need to go too deep, right? Otherwise, what are people learning? They're just looking at pretty pictures and that's it. What value did we add? Right?
Sometimes they do like a controlled burn around the house to get rid of the flammable material. See, like here.
Oh, what are they doing? Oh, they're actively doing a controlled burn. So they're breaking the fire.
No, this is to remove the flammable vegetation around the area you're trying to save. So the fire won't have as much fuel between the end of the fire break and your house or whatever.
What is a fire break?
That's this, where you're removing the flammable vegetation and fuel sources.
Like just a portion of it, so it doesn't continue, right? So
Right.
we're creating a break in between.
Right.
I see. But how will you do fire breaks in Oracle?
Same way you do here. You have your house and you clear out all the vegetation around a certain perimeter.
Oh, so you're just trying to protect like a,
Yeah.
and the fire won't jump over, or it's just gonna stop there and go around.
It'll go around. I mean, you'll still have to worry about embers and all of that.
So the
And,
perimeter needs to be big enough, right?
Oh, there's a YouTube video of a farmer making a fire break with his plow to save his field of crops.
Did it work? Okay, let me ask. So do fire breaks work? Can
in your
you
cultivated fields?
Can you prevent a house from, or can you prevent a house from being in the path of the fire? Will the fire skip the house and go around it? Is that feasible? Let's find out. Okay. Fantastic question. You're thinking exactly like a land investor or builder should in fire-prone areas, Erica. This
Yes.
ChatGPT words, Erica. Okay, so here's how they work, right? So a fire break is any gap in vegetation or fuel that slows or stops the progress of a wildfire. Think of it like a moat between your home and the fire. So they remove continuous fuel, they slow fire intensity, they redirect flame movement. But fire breaks are not force fields. If winds are strong or embers are flying, the fire can easily jump across breaks, sometimes hundreds of feet or even miles. In the 2020 Bighorn fire, embers ignited new fires well beyond established breaks. So it depends on other factors, on the wind and stuff, right?
Right.
Can you prevent a house from being in the path of fire? Not completely, but you can make your home a poor target for fire. You can't move your land, but you can design defensible space, modify terrain, use fire resistance landscaping. So while you can't stop a fire from approaching, you can make it change behavior near your structure, slowing, weakening, or diverting it. Okay, so there are things you can do then. It's basically like a road that the fire has trouble crossing. You basically let the fire burn to one side of the road and try to protect the other side from catching on fire. Yeah, that makes sense. But once again, it depends on the wind intensity and stuff. Will the fire skip a house and go around it? Sometimes, and that's actually the goal of fire resistance design. When it happens, the house and nearby landscaping don't ignite, so there is no fuel to carry fire across. Embers hit non combustible surfaces, metal, roof, gravel yard, and fizzle out. The wind direction shifts slightly, pushing flames around instead of toward. Fire investigators have many cases where hardened homes survived even as everything around them burned. During California's 2018 Camp Fire, entire streets were leveled, except a few homes that had metal roofs, cleared vegetation, and ember resistant vents. The flames literally passed around them.
I think that's what Zaphael was referring to, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are things you can do. It's educational, Erica. What do you mean I'm going too deep?
Okay.
This is the stuff I think people should know about, right?
Yeah, actually, that is important information.
Yeah, it's
especially
important
if you're
information as opposed to watching
living-
TikTok videos of cats. Okay.
All right. So
So what's
now
the
we-
conclusion? So we just need to do the comps now, right?
Yeah.
Everything else checks out. Property is fine. You just have to, road maintenance, something that you have
well,
to.
yeah, you have to confirm legal access, figure out the condition of the road, who maintains it. It
Well,
doesn't
of
look
course
like-
you have to maintain it. It's a
Yeah.
private road. Who else is going to maintain it?
Well, you never know, but yeah. Most
What do you mean
likely
you
have
never
to-
know? Who else is going to maintain it?
You'd be surprised. Sometimes these areas do have county maintained roads. Unlikely here.
On
but
the property.
if it's a
You
oh
need it-
yeah, I meant the access to
It's
the
640
property.
acres.
Yeah.
You still have to maintain roads on your property.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
So
So you look into the cost of maintaining roads. I would look at the coal mine thing and how if
gold mine.
gold mine thing and how if there's any negative soil repercussions due to it.
You do want to do
Like a soil
testing
test?
for contamination.
What about well water?
Yeah, you
There's
you
a
wanna-
well?
They mentioned they have tanks. They didn't mention they have a
Oh,
well.
maybe that's the reason why they don't have wells.
It's possible.
That's a very good reason to not have wells. Right? Either the water is too deep or there's contamination. I mean, that's something that you'll have to do the test for, right? Do a soil test. What else? Anything else you would look at?
I think those are the main
Big ones.
initial questions
Yeah.
I'd look into.
Okay. All right, let's look at the comps. But it is a beautiful property.
It is. I like this area a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but
It's
you're
a bit-
biased, so.
I am. All right.
So we look at comps. So we just do, if it's 600 acres, yeah, we'll just go from 300 to 1200 acres in this case.
Yeah,
We're just
this is
gonna
another
go-
one where there's
No comps whatsoever.
so on something like this, we haven't been showing in the live stream before, but you can use the land listing sites for comps too. So,
Acres in article.
for example, here, so Land Search does give you a rough estimate of the price per square foot in the area. Although this seems way too high. That's
Well,
most
but this is
likely-
also based on the 65 properties
yeah.
that are available. Though all of them are, the average property size is only 16
Yeah,
acres. That
yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So
So you can also look at Landwatch, which is where we typically look for comps.
I think
rather
this
than
is good. How did you find this? How did you
through your favorite person.
GPT?
Yeah.
Just to get a general idea.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And then when we look at land.com,
You went too. What do you mean? You went too fast.
I went too fast. There are not many comps here either.
But if
But you do have
property this big, it needs to be on MLS as well. I don't think this is adding much value.
No, I think
Because
MLS didn't.
land.com is you. We look at LandWatch because the cheaper properties usually they're not listed on MLS, but 640 acres will be listed on MLS. So I think what you showed on Land Search makes sense just to get a per acre value of the current comps, but they're also just for 16 acres. So the average size matters more there because you don't want to take that per acre price, right?
Right.
But yeah, you get an estimate, and
so looking at slightly smaller parcels like 20 to 30, which there do seem to be some comps for that, we're looking at a per acre price of somewhere around 3,700.
yeah.
And let's make sure that.
Or you could do
that's
it on
correct.
computer, so it's retention heavy instead
Well, we're
of doing
looking
it on
at
the phone. Huh?
Well,
So, you can also have ChatGPT do it. You just ask,
yeah, I know. What was the size on that one?
640 acres.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
this one is,
What?
that's 100. Why didn't that show up?
160 acres for 100K?
Yeah, this.
These are 20-acre properties.
Yeah, well, I was going to pull up 20 acre because I thought those were the only ones, but now it's showing some larger properties.
140 acres, yeah.
Yeah.
These are for sale?
No, these are sold.
Okay. So 144 acres. But then also it might not have views. It's not a like-to-like comparison. That's what I'm saying. It's not comping a large property like this. It's not just a matter of per acre pricing. There are like so many different factors that go into it.
Yes, of course. I mean, but you start with a base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you-
Look at the average on
Yeah.
Land Search, so you get an idea, and it's 16 acres. So you double it, and you have the.
Well, so this is what I was getting at, right? So the land search in this case, doesn't make sense because it's pulling from too many small properties. The 21K per acre makes no sense. That's not going to be right. So tried to pull up some larger comps, even if they're 20 to 30 acres. And from those that were available, it was, when I was doing that this morning, ChatGPT was guessing it's around 3,750 per acre as a base.
Okay. All right.
Whether that's true or not, we could try and compare it with what's here. It's interesting because now we are seeing some of these larger.
Yeah. So that's the price per acre approach, and then you do the development potential.
Right.
You see if the property can be subdivided, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be another angle, and then you at last you look at the income capitalization, maybe like a grazing or conservation lease, that could bring in some kind of income.
Zafael, by the way, said drug smugglers would maintain the roads.
Don't get emotionally attached to properties when looking for real estate. Yeah, exactly. And then you look at the slopes, and I think they're also including the premium, because of the historical angle and also the view angle, which is like you're not gonna find. Even if you find the per acre comps, you're not gonna find You're not gonna find the exact same view. You're not gonna find exact same history. So there will always be some differences, and then you just have to kind of like make a judgment. So it's not an exact science. It's like science plus
Right, of course.
science plus what? Art?
It's an art and a science.
Art and a
as they
science
say.
to comp properties like this. All right, fine. We're out of time.
But yeah, based on some of these acres, the 3,000 is way off. Not some of these comps, the 3,000 per acre is way off.
Yeah,
too,
I mean,
so-
I don't think they care because it didn't sell and they relisted at the same price. They're like, buy it for 2 million or bugger off.
Yeah.
That's the message. Okay. All right. We need to keep moving. Yeah. So do those things. Check out the property yourself. Visit it during a storm. to make sure you can access it. That would be the final piece of advice. All right, let's keep moving. You want to show our available properties quickly?
Yes. So, for anyone who's not familiar with us, we do have a company, Gokche Capital, that buys and sells vacant land. You can find all of our listings at land.gokcap.com. And here you'll see an interactive map with all of our properties. So you can zoom in and out to take a look at the properties in the area you're interested in. The red pens are the properties that are currently available. And you can click on one to get the main listing page.
Do you have anything in Arizona, Erica? Since we were looking at an Arizona property.
We do. We have
Shouldn't you
one
be showing in the
Cochise.
map?
Well, we could, yes, we could do that. So we do have one property in Apache County and one in Cochise County right now. We're going to be getting more in Apache County, though.
Wait, are those like, do they start with 2 million?
They do not start at 2 million.
What do they start at, Erica?
So this one is 3,400.
That's a steal compared to 2 million. I'm a terrible salesperson.
Yeah.
How much is this?
And this one is 6,000.
That's it? That's like chump change compared
Yeah.
to 2 million.
Good enthusiasm. So yes, and we will be getting more properties in Arizona in the upcoming days or weeks. We have to get through the closing process, but if you're interested in Arizona, we're going to have more soon too. So, oh, and of course, because we actually own all the properties that we sell, almost all of these do come with owner financing. So if you're interested in owner financing, just reach out to us and let us know what kind of down payment and monthly payment works for you. All right. And we do have a fun fact for the day.
No, that's the did you know, Erica.
Did you
We
know?
replace fun fact with did you know.
I still like fun fact.
You like fun fact?
Yeah. But did you know the city of Tucson was designated the very first U.S. city to be named a UNESCO City of Gastronomy, thanks to its 4,000-year-old agricultural traditions and food culture? So
What does that mean? Like what?
it's considered, its food, traditional food is considered a World Heritage.
It's good or not? That's what I want to know. Is the traditional food good or not?
Well, it's good enough to be protected. So
Okay.
that means next time we go to Oracle, we actually should eat at a restaurant.
in Tucson.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But I think it would have been more interesting if you had like some sample things you should try when visiting Tucson.
yeah, that's a good point. Should we look up some?
Oh. I will do that. Fine,
Okay.
it's fine.
The other thing too is Tucson is the only place on Earth where the saguaro cactus grows naturally. So saguaro, we can pull that up quickly.
That's like the traditional.
Yeah. There we go, this guy, the classic cactus. All right.
Okay.
And we do have a free land giveaway too. So
Promotion.
promotion. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find the free land giveaway.
So Tucson's signature dish is Sonoran hot dog. You want to show? It's bacon wrapped hot dog served in soft bolillo style bun. Sonoran hot dog. There you go. Yeah, that's more exciting than just saying it was a UNESCO thing.
Yes, and Zaphael has an important point. Saguaros are protected, so don't hit one because you will be fined, as my mom was once when she ran into one.
You're saying she was driving and a saguaro jumped onto the road? That's what happened?
Yeah, that's...
I don't think so, Erica.
Any other dishes? you
No,
wanna
that's
have?
it. We're out of time.
Okay.
So we have one last item.
All right. So our free land giveaway. We are giving away a free property on January 1st. We'll give it away live here on YouTube at 2 p.m. So if Eastern. So if you're interested, check out the video on that. It has all the details and it's very easy to participate. And of course, we are live every day at 2 p.m. Eastern. We do free property reviews. So if you have a property that you are currently buying or you own and you just think is really cool, join one of our live streams. You can leave it in the comments and we will review it. Otherwise, just join to look at interesting properties with us. And of course,
why should they join to look at interesting properties? What's in it for them, Erica?
So you can also learn more about due diligence. We'll go through quick due diligence steps on each property, and we'll also learn together. We've been learning.
So why? No, but why?
So you can.
Why should they learn?
So you can make better choices when you are buying land.
Yeah, so you can learn how to spot red flags. And what's the line, Erica, that I use? And say, buy land with confidence.
Yes. All right. And you can find, again, all of our properties at land.goatcap.com. So thank you, everyone who is here, and we'll see you soon. Have a wonderful Sunday.
See you tomorrow. Bye. I'm going to do